own all the teams. How many players do we really need, bro?
55.
All right, how many people are trying for our team? Every year we need 55 people.
Probably like only how many people even make it to the tryout?
Right?
Actually,
Hundreds of thousands. How many do we need? 55. I'm telling you, it feels like this shit is moving in that way. They're like, yo, we don't need all of y'all to be Rockefeller.
so what are we doing?
They're investing less in education.
No, they're investing more into keeping people there.
Look at this perspective. Right?
We're saying the same thing, just on different spectrum.
Different optics.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're speaking from the top down. I'm speaking from the bottom up.
And they're just like, fuck it, because I'm thinking about it. I'm listening to what you guys are saying. It's like, yeah, the parents got to, and here's the funny thing. See, this is the one thing, this is the trick. Has nothing to do with money.
No.
Because you could be rich as fuck.
Power.
They'll let your kids get on drugs in that town.
Mm-hmm.
That means they're automatically canceled.
Yep.
You can have all the money in the fucking world, but you don't spend no time. You're not around. So let that kid get on drugs. Now you could be in the hood and you like, yo, I gotta work X amount of jobs. Let that. So it's like a process of elimination that's not really. It really has no fucking consequence.
The thing is that I've realized with parents that aren't there for their child is the simple fact that they can't face the fact that they failed. And it has nothing to do about the child. And
You don't fail, really.
no, they
if you
failed
try.
No, they failed. And they failed themselves. And when you fail yourself, a lot of people aren't able to look at people and say, hey, I lost, let alone your own child. And when you're failing yourself, in your mind, when you have a kid, you're automatically failing your child. Especially a man.
Every day.
Especially a man, right?
Every day.
If a man,
fucked up.
if the world is telling a man he has to be able to provide, and he can't even take care of himself, he can't look at his child in the face as an honest man and accept that loss. And I think that's the part that makes people really become, absent to their child, is that they don't want to face their own failures within their life, within their decisions.
Is that a personal?
Yeah, it's a personal thing.
But what if you're like a high power attorney and you making dumb money and you can't face your child because I work 17 hours a day?
I think that that's different. I think I have friends like that, right? Who they own businesses, but they become a slave to their business. So because they're a slave to their business, they're not there often for their child. And you can see it. You can physically see the difference in the relationship with them and their child versus the spouse and the child. I feel like a lot of people don't live their dreams.
Be like, little girl.
What do you mean?
I feel like now, like prior to, I would say the last 15 years, right? Now everybody's a dream chaser, right? But back in the day, you weren't a dream chaser. You were just a person that was working and you did what you had to do. Nowadays, we've put our dreams first, which means we probably had more people failing because them dreams don't happen for most. And now you have to resort to a secondary option of your life. And now you have your child and you bring your child to work, and then
Work day.
your child is asking you, like, what do you do? And you're telling them what you do, but you don't even like what you do. You're not happy. That's not where you saw yourself. And your child is going to ask you, what did you want to be? And I think what parents do now is they'll be like, you know what? Instead of telling my child I wasn't able to accomplish my dream, I'd rather just work without them knowing. You know how many kids that I grew up with that didn't know what their parents did for work?
That's so many shifts and adjustments that's happening at the same time. You're trying to juggle all of this. And you're always like one step and one misstep away from anything. And then now, the whole social media, since it came out and blew up or whatever it is, it doesn't fucking help.